Alright, today we're going to work on determining the cost of items to complete a recipe. So what we're going to be doing is looking at a recipe and then making some purchases and then finding out exactly how much of each thing we need and determining the cost total to be able to make those items at home. And so here we go. The Labor Day burger. The Bachelor Chef. Who knew? Okay, so this is what we're going to be looking at. We're going to determine some things right off the bat, such as, what do I need to know? If I'm going to determine the cost, what do I need to know? Well, first off, I need to know what ingredients I'm going to get. Secondly, I'm going to need to know as well how much of each thing I'm going to need. I need to determine a unit cost for each ingredient so that I can determine the total cost for each ingredient within that recipe. Those are the things that I need to know for me to be able to figure out how much money am I paying for the ingredients in this recipe. Okay? So let's start right off the bat with our list of ingredients. So we're going to need some bacon, and the recipe says I'm going to need 6 slices. Ground beef, they want us to use 1 pound. Now this is only for 2 hamburgers, so these are going to be huge hamburgers, obviously. We need some dry breadcrumbs, so we need 1 cup of that. We need just a half teaspoon of pepper. We need a half cup of shredded cheese. And then since we're making 2 hamburgers, we need 2 hamburger buns. Okay? So there's what we need to purchase. These are the items that we need to go to the store and get. So let's do that. We need to go shopping to find these items. Okay, so right off the bat, bacon. I found this bacon on sale for $5.99 for 1 pound. However, I need to figure out the cost for 6 slices. So I did a little bit of research and I found something that showed me there are about 20 slices of bacon in 1 pound of bacon. Okay, so I just had to look that up. So now I can utilize that information to figure out how much it cost me for 6 slices of bacon. The ground beef, I like the 80%. I don't like to go lower than 80% because it's a little bit too greasy for me. So I found this for $4.99 a pound. And because those labels are the same, I didn't need to do any research to make any conversions. So we're good there. We need some dry breadcrumbs. I need a cup of that. So I found this container, $1.69 for 15 ounces. So I need to do a little more research again to figure out what's the situation in regard to cups versus ounces. And so I found this little calculator online and it showed me 15 ounces of that dry breadcrumb is equal to about 3.54 cups. So that's helpful for me in terms of determining price again. Pepper, I need a half teaspoon. So I found this little jar of that. It's $1 for 2.25 ounces. So again, I need to make that conversion from ounces to teaspoons. And so I was able to use that calculator again. Just hunted online to find something. And it showed me 2.25 ounces is approximately 35.44 teaspoons. So there, that's helpful for me again. Shredded cheese, I need a half a cup. So I'm again shopping. Hey, I found another bargain. $2.19. This is on sale. So for 8 ounces, I'm paying $2.19. Again, I need to make the conversion because I've got ounces and I need to know how many cups. So I do a little more hunting again and I see that 4 ounces is 1 cup, which means 8 ounces is equal to 2 cups. So I know that bag is 2 cups worth of cheese. And then last but not least, I need the hamburger buns. I like these hamburger buns from Pick and Save. These are good in their bakery area. And so I've got $2.79 and I get 8 buns for those. Okay, so I've done my shopping. I got the items that I needed. And yes, there's a price tag that I pay to buy all of those things. But now, once I get home, I'm wanting to think about how much am I paying total to make this stuff based upon what I've purchased. And so what I need to do is figure out a unit cost. Well, that's what did I pay in the store for that jar or that box or that package, divided by how many of the units of what I need are in that package. So that's the unit cost. Then I need to just find what's the cost for that one ingredient in my recipe. Well, it's the unit cost, so the answer that I just got times how many units do I need for my recipe. And so let's look at how that works out. So let's go to the bacon. We needed 6 slices. Here was the price in the store, $5.99 per pound. We found this information to tell me that there are 20 slices in 1 pound. So the first thing that I need to do then is figure out how much am I paying for 1 slice of bacon. So it's $5.99 divided by the 20 slices in that pound, and that's going to give me that answer. So how much do I pay for 1 slice? Excellent, 30 cents per slice of bacon. So now what I need to do is figure out what's that total cost that I'm paying for the bacon in my recipe. Well, there's my 30 cents per slice times, I need 6 slices times 6 slices. So how much am I paying for bacon in my recipe? Good, $1.80. Awesome. So we got our bacon figured out. Alright, so now the ground beef. Well, it's $4.99 per pound. I need 1 pound. So how much am I paying for my ground beef? Excellent, $4.99. So there we go. We got the bacon done. We got the ground beef done. Let's go to the breadcrumbs. We needed 1 cup of that. I found that container for $1.69 with 15 ounces, and then I found this calculator online that said 15 ounces gives me 3.54 cups. And so now I'm going to take my $1.69 and divide it by the 3.54 to figure out how much per cup I'm paying. And so what do I get for an answer? Excellent job. 48 cents is what I'm paying. And so how much do I pay then for breadcrumbs in my recipe? Well, it's the 48 cents per cup times 1 cup is what I need. So how much do we pay for our breadcrumbs? Excellent, 48 cents. What's next? We've got the pepper. I found the jar, $1 for 2.25 ounces. Again, I needed to make my conversion to teaspoons, and I found the calculator said 2.25 ounces is 35.44 teaspoons. And so I'm taking my price, dividing it by 35.44 because that's how many teaspoons. And so how much do I pay per teaspoon of pepper? Excellent, 3 cents. So now I need to figure out how much do I pay for the pepper in my recipe. Well, it's 3 cents per teaspoon. I need a half of a teaspoon. So I multiply it by a half, and so how much do I pay for my pepper in this recipe? Excellent, 2 cents. Now here we go to the shredded cheese. I found that package on sale, $2.19 for 8 ounces. We dug up this information that says 4 ounces is 1 cup, which means 8 ounces is equal to 2 cups. And so that's what I did. There's my $2.19 divided by 2. So how much per cup do I pay for the cheese? Awesome, $1.10. And so again, I need to figure out how much am I paying for the cheese I need in my recipe. Well, it's $1.10 per cup times a half cup, which is what I need. So how much am I paying for my cheese in this recipe? Awesome, 55 cents. Next, I got my hamburger buns, last thing. I found that nice package, $2.79 for 8 buns. So I need to figure out my unit cost, so the $2.79 divided by 8. So how much is the price of 1 hamburger bun? Excellent, 35 cents. Well, what's the price for the 2 hamburger buns that I need in my recipe? The 35 cents per bun times my 2 buns equals how much? Awesome, 70 cents for the hamburger buns. So at this point, I just need to get a total, right? So I'm organizing. The bacon, we got the 6 slices. We figured out that that was $1.80 for those 6 slices. The ground beef, it was a pound. We got $4.99 for that pound. The dry breadcrumbs, we needed a cup. We determined that that was 48 cents for that 1 cup of breadcrumbs. The pepper, we needed a half a teaspoon. It cost us a whopping 2 cents for that half teaspoon of pepper. Then we went to the shredded cheese. We needed a half a cup of that and determined that it was 55 cents for that half cup. And then our hamburger buns, we needed 2 of those, and so the total for those 2 hamburger buns was 70 cents. So now I just need to total those up. And what did I pay for all of the ingredients in this recipe? Awesome. $8.54. And at this point, now what are we going to do? We're going to enjoy this dang burger.